Hi, I'm Anne. Let's talk about present simple tense. How do we form this tense? I, we, you, they plus verb. He, she, it plus verb plus s. For examples, I do it. We know it. You understand it. They study. He understands. She knows it. It works very well. If we have he, she, it, we need to add s after the verb. He, she, it, subject plus verb plus s. Time markers. I always do it. I often help them. I usually learn English 2 hours a day. I sometimes see him. So you can put sometimes in the middle, in the beginning, or in the end. I sometimes see him. Sometimes I see him. I see him sometimes. It's correct. I never do it. I seldom do it. So it means not often. How to form a negative sentence. So you need to use don't after I, we, you, they, don't, and doesn't, after he, she, it. For examples, it's a negative form in present simple. I don't work. We don't study at school. You don't know it. They don't understand it. I, we, you, they, plus don't, plus verb without s. Verb without s. It's a negative form in present simple. She doesn't work. He doesn't go to school. It doesn't work. Verb without s. Verb without s. How to ask a question in present simple. You need to use do or does in the beginning. If you have I, we, you, they, you put do in the beginning. If you have he, she, it, you put does. For examples, I know it well. It's a statement. I don't know it well. It's a negative form. Do I know it well? It's a question. She works hard. She doesn't work hard. Does she work hard? She works hard. She doesn't work hard. And does he work hard? This test is for you. Open the brackets in a statement in a negative and a question form. You understand. If you have I, we, you, they plus verb without s. You understand. If you have I, we, you, they plus don't plus verb, it's a negative form. You don't understand. You have I, we, you, they, do at the beginning of the sentence. Do you understand? She work. If you have he, she, it plus verb plus s. She works. It's a statement form. If you have he, she, it, plus doesn't plus verb, she doesn't work. It's a negative form. Does, if you have he, she, it, plus verb, does she work? It's a question form. No, S in a negative form and a question form. Verb without S. Only in a statement with he, she, it. Verb plus S. More practice, ask a question in present simple tense. Does or do it sometimes happen? If you have it, we use does. Does it sometimes happen? Do or does we learn English effectively? If you have we use do. Do we learn English effectively? Does or do it really work? If you have it, we use does. Does it really work? Do or does I show good results? If you have I, we use do. Do I show good results? Do or does you agree with me? If you have you, we use do. Do you agree with me? Do or does they understand me? If you have they, we use do. Do they understand me? Do or does it live here? If you have it, we use does. Does it live here? Do or does she speak English? If you have she, we use does. Does she speak English? Do or does he support you? If you have he, we use does. Does he support you? Do or does she usually buy expensive things? If you have she, we use does. Does she usually buy expensive things? Verb without s. Verb without s. Let's continue. Do or does your friend know it? We look at the subject, your friend. Your friend is a subject and what pronoun it? Your friend means he or she. Your friend means a person. We use does. Does your friend know it? Or does your parents support you? Your parents are a subject. And what pronoun it? Your parents mean they. If you have they, we use do. Do your parents support you? Do or does your husband also think so? Your husband is a subject. Your husband means he. We use does. And does your husband also think so? Do or does your students think the same? Your students mean they. Your students are not one person. Your students are not one person. We use do. Do your students think the same? Do or does this project bring your money? These projects mean they. These projects mean they. We use do. Do. These projects bring your money. Do or does all people like it? All people mean they. We use do. Do all people like it? Do or does our teacher give you too much homework? Our teacher means he or she, means a person. We use does. And does our teacher give you too much homework? Do or does this thing really matter? This thing means it. We use does. Does this thing really matter? Do or does your business partner work very professionally? Your business partner means he or she, a person. We use does. Does your business partner work very professionally? Do or does his success motivate you? His success means it. We use does. We use does. Does his success motivate you? If you don't have a verb in a sentence and you talk about the present, you need the form of the verb to be. Am, or is, or are. I am at home. We are at home. You are at home. They are at home. He is at home. She is at home. It is at home. How to make a negative form of the verb to be? You need to put not after am or is or are. I am not at home. We are not at home. You are not at home. They are not at home. He is not at home. She is not at home. It is not at home. We can use a short form in spoken English. I'm not. We aren't. You aren't. They aren't. He isn't. She isn't. It isn't. What about questions of the verb to be? You put am or is or are in the beginning of the sentence. Am I at home? Are we at home? Are you at home? Are they at home? Is he at home? Is she at home? Is it at home? It is interesting. It isn't interesting. Is it interesting? This test is for you. The verb to be in present simple. Choose am, is, or are. This knowledge enough. What does it mean? This knowledge means it. This knowledge means subject. We say he, she, it, is, and this knowledge is enough. My friend's so talented. What does it mean? My friends mean they, subject. We, you, they are. My friends are so talented. They say money, power. What does it mean? Money means it. We say he, she, it, is. They say money is power. I so happy. I am. I am so happy. The news surprising. What does it mean? News means it. We say he, she, it is. The news is surprising. My boyfriend, a student. What does it mean? My boyfriend means he. He, she, it is. My boyfriend is a student. This building tall. What does it mean? This building means subject. It. He, she, it is. This building is tall. The lesson so useful. What does it mean? The lesson means it. Subject. He, she, it is. The lesson is so useful. The lesson so useful. What does it mean? The lessons mean they. Subject. We, you, they are. The lessons are so useful. The shoes new. What does it mean? The shoes mean they. We, you, they are. The shoes are new. Your results. Fantastic. What does it mean? Your results mean they. Subject. We, you, they are. Your results are fantastic. The computer $1,000. What does it mean? The computer means it. Subject. The computer is $1,000. His progress slow. What does it mean? His progress means it. His progress is slow. The weather awful. What does it mean? The weather means it. Subject. The weather is awful. And this information important. What does it mean? This information means it. This information is important. Please remember it. News, money, information, knowledge means it in English.